Good morning. Welcome back to Great Lakes Scrapbook Events Central Command. It's Saturday morning and we're ready for day 2 of volume. If we've never met before, my name is Kate Griswold and I'm the producer here at Great Lakes Scrapbook Events. We put on events large and small in Michigan and Ohio, and today we are turning up the volume at the Virtual Online Learning Ultimate Mega Event. Yep, that's why we named it Volume, so that we could create that acronym. I know, we're kind of crazy around here. If you've attended a few or a lot of our volume events, if you attended yesterday and watched the welcome video yesterday, this video will be a review. Basically talk about the same thing both mornings. If this is your first volume and your first day, then welcome. Let us know below that you're a first timer, and we are so glad to have you. You will find this video very helpful because I'm going to give you a bunch of tips and tricks about how the event will work today and how to get the most out of it. I am excited to welcome you to day 2 of our 3rd volume event of 2022 and our 15th virtual event with the theme Flipping for Fall. I know the vendors are all excited to see you, just like I am. If you joined us yesterday, I hope you enjoyed all of the presentations. If you're just joining us today, we have another great day planned for you, and you can still go back and watch all of yesterday's videos on replay. So if you had to work on Friday and you had to miss the videos on Friday, you can watch live today and then catch up on replay later this evening, tomorrow, Monday, whenever it works in your schedule. If you can hear me, click the heart and let me know you're out there, and comment and tell me where you are watching from. Even if you're watching this later, this is my favorite part of this video, is seeing all the cities and states come in. I love to welcome those of you who are tuning in from the West Coast because it is early out there right now. And especially when I have the international guests, that just tickles me that people are tuning in from all over the place. So let me know where you're watching from, and thanks for tuning in. So here's how today's virtual event will work. And again, this is a review if you've seen these videos before, but I'm going to go through it all again in case you're new. So for your best experience, watch and comment on the videos in the Volume Facebook group. You'll have the most complete experience if you're logged into Facebook and on the Volume group page. All the videos will air on Facebook, all of them. Some of them, the ones that were pre-recorded for us, will be simulcast on YouTube, but those that are going truly live only will come through on Facebook. So if you'd like, you can go out to our YouTube page and like our YouTube page. We have been building a YouTube audience. Basically, all we do on YouTube are these virtual events, but maybe I should do more. So go out and follow us just in case we decide to do more on YouTube. At the scheduled times, and we published a schedule earlier, but I'm going to tell you how to find that again in a minute. At the scheduled times, each vendor's live video will begin, and it will appear to be live even if it's pre-recorded. It will be like the pre-recorded video will be pushed out live. So those that are truly live will come from the vendors, like the posts will come from the vendors. But those that are pre-recorded are all going to look like I'm posting them. They come through a software and they post under my name, Kate Crone Griswold. So just so you know, that's how they will look. All of the pre-recorded videos, I said this already, will be simulcast on YouTube. I have it in my script twice. All the videos will be saved and viewable later. So if you need to pop over to another video or go to the bathroom, go ahead, because you can always catch up later. When you're watching the videos, be sure to let the vendors know you're out there watching. Click hearts and smiley faces and comment. Ask questions. They are monitoring their videos as they're airing so that they can answer questions. A lot of them do the pre-recorded videos specifically because it frees them up to be able to be on the comments more. It's a little harder to respond to the comments in real time when you're live. A lot of times for people to do that, they must have assistance. So they have somebody like feeding them questions so that they can answer them live on the air. So anyway, it's 2 different approaches, but both work great. The first post in the group, when you go into the volume group, the very first post at the top of the page is the featured post. And the featured post is the August featured post, and it is full of information and links to even more information to help you navigate the day. We created a video that's linked to that post that will guide you through all the basics of using that volume group page, turning on notifications, sorting your posts, what all information is included in the featured post. So if you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend that you do. It's full of information. The featured post for the August Flipping for Fall event will remain at the top of the group all weekend long so that you can easily refer back to it and its links. And the first link that's on it throughout the event is a link to whatever video is currently broadcasting. So you might have to refresh it so that it reloads it, but as long as you refresh it, that featured post should tell you a link right to the currently airing video and what video is going to be up next. Also, if you click the See More button and open that whole post up, it's a big long post. There's a link to the schedule, and I like to keep the schedule up in another tab. I especially like to do volume on my laptop because I can juggle multiple tabs a lot easier than I can on my phone or my tablet, but you certainly can watch the videos on your phone or your tablet, and if you're traveling and that's easier, go for it. But if you're home and you have access to a laptop, that makes it really easy to be able to like have multiple tabs up. And I keep the schedule tab up all the time because then I can always refer to what's coming up next. And every time I refresh it, the newest video is going to be a live link that I can click and go into the video if I can't find it anywhere else. There's also a link to a blog post that's full of tips. It basically covers the exact same things that the video covers, but we know not everybody likes to watch videos. Some people like to read. So whichever you prefer, you can either click the tips link and read about how to sort your posts and turn on notifications, or you can watch the video and it will show you how to sort your posts and turn on notifications and all of that stuff. There's also links to shopping, so links to all of the vendors' websites and the show specials that they're offering this weekend. There's also links to prizes. The Friday prizes are up, but the entries for Friday prizes closed last night. It's kind of our You Must Be Present to Win. I explain it more in our prize reveal videos, but I will be revealing a whole new set of prizes for Saturday at 1 o'clock today. So come back at 1 o'clock today to see what prizes we're giving away today. There's also a link to all the vendors and their contact info. So if you need to reach a vendor at any time for anything, you can go to that link and it will show all of the participating vendors this month and their email addresses, telephone numbers if they publish those, and their websites so that you have the information you need to be able to get in contact with them. And finally, there's a link to be able to order the souvenir tees. I talk about these more in the prize video and in the closing video, but if you don't have one already, check it out on that featured post. So if you cannot find a video at the start time, you have a bunch of options to be able to find it. So if it doesn't notify you, you turn on your notifications, but it still doesn't notify you, then go in and resort your posts by recent posts. It should pop it up into one of the top 1, 2, or 3 posts that come up on the list. There are other posts going on throughout the event, so it might be a static post from a vendor, who's just concluded their thing might be first, but then the video that's airing might be second. So because we release posts throughout the day as vendors want to communicate information to you. So if you still can't find it by resorting your page by recent posts, refresh that featured post and look for the link at the top of that. And if all else fails, go to the schedule, refresh it, and there should be a live link to the video. So there are 4 different ways to be able to find the videos when they start. Unfortunately, Facebook does not give us a way to just push it to you. I'm not sure why, but that's just the way Facebook operates. So we have to work within the confines of how Facebook operates. And so that's why we give you all these different ways to find the current video. If something happens and our vendor has a technical issue, the weather takes the internet out or something like that, it's rare, but it happens. And when it does, there's really not much we can do about it. So usually when a vendor's video doesn't start right off the bat when it's supposed to, that first 5 minutes is us frantically getting a hold of the vendor to try to figure out what's going on, and will we be able to get it started on it within their time frame, or will we need to reschedule their time? So give us about 5 minutes before you start posting questions like, where's the video? I can't find the video. Give us about 5 minutes. And if 5 minutes elapses and we're not going to be able to show the video, we will put up a post to let you know what's going on and where to find it. Otherwise, it should come up within that first 5 minutes. A lot of times technical issues are that easily resolved and we can get them up within that first 5 minutes. If we can't, we will put up a post and let you know what we're doing instead. So All the videos will be archived, so you will still be able to see the video later, even if you cannot locate it at the start time. So my point is, don't panic. If you can't find the video, don't panic. Try the different 4 ways. If you still can't find it and it's been more than 5 minutes, refresh the page, because chances are we've posted something about it. So if you still can't find it after all that, then send us a post. But 9 times out of 10, if you do all those things, you'll be able to find the video. So I will be back here live at 1 p.m. today to show you Saturday's prizes and explain how to enter the drawings. And then I will be back one last time after the last demo of the day. I'll be back live to wrap up the day, wrap up the weekend, and wish you a good night. And yeah, so have a wonderful day. You still have a few minutes before that first vendor video airs at 9:15. So take a second and check out that featured post I told you all about, and the helpful video, and all of the links. If you still have time after that, we would love it if you went out to Facebook and invited your crafty friends to join us for Vol.